What's up guys, this is Anonymous9403, and today I'll be talking about SOPA and PIPA, as you guys can see in the title. But first of all, I'd like to say, I'm using a new mic, and so I'd be really thrilled to see how it's working on you guys' end. So, just comment and say, yeah, this mic works great, or sorry, this mic doesn't work too great, or try a new mic, or something like that, because I really want to know how this mic works on your end. So anyway, moving on. SOPA and PIPA. PIPA, just in case you don't know, is Protect IP Act. It's basically the Senate version of PIPA, the Senate version of SOPA, and SOPA is the House of Representatives version of PIPA. And basically, if either of them passes, we're screwed. Now, what's it going to do? It's going to take away our freedom of expression first. We all know how, if I type in, like, I like cats, or I like dogs, on my blog, which, just in case you don't know, that's just an example, I don't have a blog. But if I had a blog, I type in, I like cats, that's freedom of expression. If I type in the URL of, like, something that just happens to be a pirating website, that's freedom of expression. That's not going to exist, once SOPA passes, or PIPA passes. Basically, if I type in the URL of a pirating website on my blog, bam, 5 years in a federal jail. 5 years. I'm outside the US, whoops, no problem for them, they're just gonna haul me over here, and so, my international viewers, sorry guys, but you're screwed too. It's going to happen to you too, also. And so, yeah, my international friends, guys, you gotta protest SOPA too, because it's going to affect all of us, including you. Now, moving on. Basically, every site with user-generated content is doomed if SOPA passes. Why? If it's a pirated video, or it's just, as I said, just a link to a pirated website, or just a link to a site with a pirated video, then that site goes down. Now, YouTube, it's going to go down so quick. Sorry about that burp. It's just going to go down to the ground. They're going to block its domain name, because some person is just going to be typing in the URL of a pirated website in the comments, and then, bam, just like that, the domain name of YouTube is blocked. And now, YouTube is basically done for, out of business. Reddit, Wikipedia, all those other sites with user-generated content, including sites with a forum, they're doomed too. Because basically, somebody can just type in the URL of a pirating website on there, and then bam, that site is gone. Basically, every site with user-generated content is doomed if SOPA or PIPA passes. We can't let that happen. YouTube is going to go down. It's just going to go down like that as soon as SOPA or PIPA passes. As I keep on saying, I really want to stress that YouTube is going to go down like that when SOPA or PIPA passes. Now, will it stop piracy? No, it's not. Because pirators, they're going to be a little bit more smart about this. And they're going to actually spend maybe 2 minutes out of their day to actually memorize an IP address and basically bypass SOPA. Basically, they're going to make SOPA a waste of our time by just memorizing the IP address of a simple pirating website. And then bam, SOPA's useless. People are back to pirating. It is not going to stop piracy. All it's going to do is take away our rights and block user-generated sites. And what is it going to do to pirators? It's going to make piracy take 10 more seconds. Okay, that's, as we all know, that's not going to do anything. That doesn't matter. That's so little effect. That's pitiful. That's going to do nothing for us. Now, just in case you don't know these terms, the domain name is basically the URL thing in the top of your screen, www.youtube.com. That's a domain name. And basically, when you type that in, it says, oh, youtube.com. That means 134 bunch of random numbers, or not actually random numbers, but just a whole bunch of numbers and dots. And those numbers are the IP address, or Internet Protocol address, I believe. And those are actually what you're going to. And basically, the domain name is what SOPA is going to block. I've heard from my friends, oh, we're going to be like China? Sort of. We're going to be like a wannabe China. We're going to try to be like China, basically, but we're going to fail at it, because we don't have, like, the internet skill that China has when it comes to blocking stuff. Now, I've heard from my friends also, don't worry, stop protesting. Basically, SOPA's not going to get passed. Guys, we have to keep on protesting. Basically, the job's not over. SOPA just went through the House committee. And on the 24th, PIPA is going to be on the Senate floor. This is the time to keep on protesting. If we just stop protesting and keep quiet about it, basically our congressmen may think, they stopped protesting, maybe they're okay with it now, or, maybe they just don't give a crap now. We have to keep protesting, guys. We have to keep on going. The only time when it's safe to stop protesting is when Congress basically says, okay, we're done. SOPA's a failure. That's the time when we can stop protesting. Definitely not now. So guys, thanks for watching, and keep on protesting. Sign the Google petition, email your senators, email your representatives. Thank you. Make sure SOPA does not pass. Thank you. On the left, I have a quad commentary, which I did with 3 of my friends. On the bottom, you can subscribe. And on the right, a surprise video. What it is, nobody knows. What video will you come to? Thank you.